Hello Virgo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do a no contact reading since we are in the Mercury retrograde of Sagittarius. No, this is Virgo reading, but the Mercury retrograde is in Sagittarius. Right, let's dive in to see what the messages are from my lovely Virgos. Will they break the no contact? But what is the current situation right now? Okay, we've got the Justice and the Page of Swords and the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck. Right. Okay, this is not for all, but for some of you, I'm hearing like this person filed into divorce and then now they're looking back and thinking like, should I have thought about it? For others of you, there is some sort of injustice or an imbalance between the both of you where they did you wrong and now they're facing some sort of a karmic backlash of it and they can't stop thinking about it. They feel like they need to say something in order to correct your how do I say it? Like to correct your judgment. All right. So maybe you made some sort of conclusion and they never replied to that. And now they feel like they need to set something straight because that wasn't correct. However, they didn't do that. They took their time and now they feel like it's really weighing up on them. Like they need to really speak it up, speak up their truth, speak up, stand up for themselves in some sort of way. Yeah. I can say like expect some sort of sudden shift, sudden communication to come in. And this is going to be a very important information for your whole family. So either your whole family is going to hear this communication or is going to come through your family, right? Like maybe they talked with your mother or talked with your siblings, or there is something that just comes in through family members. Okay, so this may make you feel a little bit cornered or makes you feel a little bit, yeah, I would say that that's a little bit cornered. Like, why would you feel or hear something through a family member where it could have been direct, right? So there is something that's going on indirectly is what I'm getting, or this whole situation could have collapsed because of this indirect energy. Now we do have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So what I feel with this is that there is someone also within your surrounding that could have changed the narrative of this truth. And the way that it came to you, it may have been like very in a mad way, right? Like maybe they never said it in a wrong way, but the way that some family member has communicated this back to you, it may have caused you to feel a little bit manipulated, or someone tried to manipulate the narrative of this truth. Okay, interesting. I think I saw like the Ace of Swords somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. What's their, how do they truly feel towards Virgo in this no communication? Queen of Swords. Is the Queen of Swords reversed though? Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. So very insecure. May have jumped to conclusions. Maybe someone from your family said something that really fell wrong on their lap. You know what I mean? Like someone said something that completely threw them off, because the way that I am viewing them looking at you or viewing you is they're confused, obviously, because the way that this truth has been transmuted to them, it was a little bit with deception or manipulation in it. But deep down, I feel like they know how you are at a soul level. So they're trying their best to detach themselves from this bad critical energy or whatever has been said, like some sort of judgment. They're trying to detach themselves and trying to be like, okay, I need to think clearly about this, right? Because it's stuck in their head. So you definitely do mean a lot to this person. And I don't feel like this person is going to let this kind of like slide without telling you what they've heard, even though it makes them feel a little bit like shaky in their knees. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. How do you feel about them? See, someone really changed your image, is what I'm getting, like your self-image towards this person. It's the way that something has been communicated that felt very bad on this person. Because I feel like you are definitely seeing them as someone that is very reliable, very committed to either their family or, you know, you can definitely trust this person. That's how I look at this. However, there is some sort of third party betrayal here. And with the Lovers card here and the at the bottom of the deck, you may have felt like this person didn't choose your side of the truth. They chose to believe something else. You're overthinking a lot about whatever happened here. Like there is a lot of heartbreak that you can't seem to let go. And whatever happened, it drew you cold from this individual as well. What's going to happen next? Seven of Swords. So there is some sort of person here that hasn't been completely honest. They're hiding a lot of things. They're hiding the truth. And it does feel to me as if your person knows exactly what it is, but they feel stuck and confused. So I don't know what type of gossip has been spread about you, but someone has said something in a way that makes this person like take a step back. But at the same time, they know your truth, they know your soul, and they know that this is probably not what it looks like. But they haven't gathered like the confidence to really, push themselves forward here. Because this is absolutely showing me some sort of deceit that someone is hiding and holding on to behind the scenes. So all right, so I don't know, I don't understand what this connection really is. I am secretly obsessed with you, and no one makes me feel the way you do. You are the best I ever had, and I hope our paths will cross again. So, I wonder, there is a lot of confusion here. Who is this Queen of Swords, really? Who is this Queen of Swords in their energy? I mean, I don't want to stress you out in any type of way, Virgo. But what I feel strongly here is that someone has lied about you. And it really touched their biggest fear. Okay, like whatever they've heard about you, it touched their biggest fear. And that's why it's manipulation. It's when someone is, you know, checking you for a long time and knows exactly what your trauma is and then like pinpoints and triggers that trauma. Someone has done that to them. Again, this is someone around the family. Okay, so I don't know who this is, but there has been some sort of communication between them and a family member here. I'm going to repeat myself because I do feel like that's very important for your situation. And they're a little bit scared to admit this conversation has happened. Maybe there is some sort of shame around it or guilt around it, or maybe even like a taboo. Okay, maybe you were never supposed to know that they had ever communication with one another. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen next. What's going to happen next in this connection? Please give us like a direct advice or outcomes. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. I like that. Death and the Page of Cups. So this simply shows that there is some sort of hot, heavy communication that's going to take place. This person is going to take some sort of action towards you. Perhaps they will start off a little bit like, laughing or like very lighthearted. However, I do feel like very soon in that conversation, the truth will be revealed and both of you will kind of like start to see what really happened and put this aside of you. It's like there is this miscommunication that's going to be revealed and both of you are going to be like, okay, well, that never happened. Okay, good. Okay, well, done with that. And then you kind of like move forward, both of you kind of like apologizing or opening up on an emotional way or expressing your emotions by just saying like, I miss you or I love you or, sweet little sentimental energies will be resurfacing. So I do feel like the odds on your end, absolutely. Yeah, expect powerful change and prosperity lies ahead. So I feel like there is someone maybe in your family dynamics that could be a little bit jealous of the prosperity and the money that you are gaining around this time. And that could have caused a little bit of this issue, right? Maybe they said that you were a gold digger to this person. I don't know, because I'm just like saying something, but maybe that is exactly what just happened. Someone could have make them believe that you are a gold digger. It doesn't have to be, right? But you do look at this person as someone that is very stable, grounded, money wise, they are very well set. They have a good career as well as a good future. But that's definitely not what you fell for. But someone may have made it look like that, as in like, well, if you didn't have money, this person will never fall for you. Like Virgo would have just been like, F you, like something that really triggered this person. Just get the point. Karma is going to come, like for whomever did this, is going to be revealed in such a way, and they're going to get their full share of karma. And again, let's talk about the justice karma that flew out in your first cards. So I feel like just sit back, watch the show with some popcorn. It's going to pop for you, and you're kind of like on the right side of the spectrum here. All right, so that's what I have for you, my lovely Virgo. Let me know how this resonated and which part of this really stood out for you, because I'm really wanting to know. Just like I said, I am in a Mercury retrograde in my own sign, so yeah, I need a little bit more confirmations from your end as well. Like usually I'm just very confident, but like in this Mercury retrograde, I'm just like, okay. Then the messages came through so specific that I'm like, well, someone's got to hear it. Someone's got to hear this message out. Anyway, that's what I have for you, my lovely Virgos. I hope to catch you in the next one. Thank you and take care. Ciao.